PJA, how's it going? I'm going to show you how to add a YouTube video on Smart Learning Suite. It's pretty easy and straightforward and shouldn't take too long here. So in my Google Drive, I have a Smart Learning Suite folder already set up. If you don't have one yet, you haven't logged in to Smart Learning Suite, so the first time you do that, it'll set one up for you. But if you click on the in Google Drive, the new button, and you go down here to more, you should see Smart Learning Suite down there at the bottom. So again, new, more, click on Smart Learning Suite. It's the first time you're doing this. It'll ask you to log in. Log in with Google, your pjproud.org account. It'll ask you for a 45-day free trial. Just start it. It's actually the easiest way to get going. And then we have licenses. When that trial ends, just email me and I'll give you a license, and nothing really changes at all. Just pretty seamless to set it up. Once you've logged in the first time as a teacher, you will see this. This is kind of the add content page. You can import PowerPoint, a PDF, or any G Suite file. If you have a slideshow, it'll import it in there, or PDFs. But for us, we're going to just click YouTube. Now you could add YouTube videos to pre-existing lessons, but if you just want to send one off, this is what you need to do. You go over here to YouTube. I have a video pre-selected. I'm just going to copy the link at the top of the video, each video associated with the web page. I'm going to paste that in here and hit the search button, and it's going to find that for me. It's one of our PJ at Home middle school news bulletins. Once you do that, you need to click it. So like, yes, I want this one, and hit add. And it's going to import that video, and it's just working its magic. Now, the advantages of this is it takes away any ads. It takes away any of the stuff that plays afterwards. This is kind of what the kids will see. I'm going to entitle this, and this is what you're entitling really is the lesson, right? So I could add other slides to this or other videos. I'll show you here in a second, but this is just going to be our demo video lesson. If I wanted to add more, I just click this little plus button on the left, and I could add another YouTube. I could add a blank page. I could add a response activity for them to do. But I'm not going to add any of that stuff for this. I'm just sending this one page. Once I'm done with that, I'm happy. Over here, I'm just going to click this Finish Editing button. And this kind of goes into what the online learning suite kind of looks like for the kids. Now, you could have the kids log in and you could show them this live. But if you want to send this to them, it's pretty simple. Over here on the left, I click the person, the little people. And there's no students connected. There's nothing going on. I could change the pacing to student pacing or teacher pacing. I have another video on that. But for us, I need this ID. Okay, so sorry about that. Maybe I did that too quickly. But if you click here, the ID is right here. But I just need to write this down, 998026, which is my specific class ID. That never changes. That's what the kids are going to use. They're going to go to hellosmart.com and log in. But what I could do here, so that's if I want the kids to log in live with me. So go to hellosmart.com, enter this in, join the class. They could watch that video with me live. But if I want to send them the link, I click the three little dots right here, and it's a little share link. And it's going to give you two opportunities. You could share to another teacher, or you could share to students. This case, we're going to share to students. I simply click copy that link. And what I'll show you, what it looks like for the kids, I would email that link or put it on Google Classroom. But if I was a student, I get that link. I go here and they will click the link and it'll open up this page for them. Actually, let me do this. Make this a little bit bigger. So on this side is what the teachers will look at, and here's what the kids. Now the kids will see the session expired, or they will say they'll see this. I'm sorry, because this I was previously in here, but they just need to join as a class, and they could join as a guest. They don't need to sign up for an account or anything. So they would click join a new class, and they would put in that ID number you have. Now I have already joined this class. So every class they join will show up. So the kids will just click, yeah, I want to go back to Mr. Rosenberg's class. They'll put their name down. Let's say this is, David. whoever, right? They're going to join as a guest. And then whatever I shared with them shows up, and there's the link right here. So from the kids' point of view, what they see, they'll click play, and it will play the YouTube video for them. And it kind of goes through the whole thing here. There's also no school on the end of the video. Shalom. The end of this thing. All right, so occasionally at the end of these videos, you'll get a couple what they call them cards that allow them to kids to click on other videos that producer has made, that creator has made. There's no way to get rid of those. What we do get rid of is ads, pop-up ads, and that little sidebar, but there's no way to get rid of kind of a what's next. They don't always appear. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. It's very frustrating. So just keep that in mind. Last thing to keep in mind too is the student pacing. If you're going to want to make sure you click student pacing, if it's more than one video. You could have a couple different videos on a couple slides, and if you don't have student pacing selected, then the student is not able to go to the various videos on their own pace. If they're logged in with you, then you could have it set on teacher, and then you can control how far they go, but just keep in mind that you're going to need that set on student pace. So that's it. I know it's a quick introduction. I hope that helps. Please email me. I'd be happy to walk you through this, and you could use this really nice feature.